Shadows coming at you with another video review, and today we will be taking a look at the Transformers Titans Return, Doomshot, and Megatron. So as always, let's just look at the box first. Move him off to the side. So there you have a nice picture of Megatron's head being detached from his body. And Titans Return is a Voyager class Doomshot and Megatron, and you just got some specs back there, just schematic-y. There's his little collector card. On the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shots. It honestly looks better here than the actual figure, because it's got like a silvery tinge to it, but it doesn't. So yeah, but there you go. He got all that, and then you got all these guys and all that good stuff, warnings, and you got a little bio up here if you want to read it. And then this side of the box is just Megatron getting decapitated. So yeah, and then on the front of the box, or top of the box, it's a Decepticon symbol, a very dusty Decepticon symbol on the bottom of the box, just warning and stuff, and then Decepticon symbol. So yeah, there you have the box, and now we will focus on Megatron. So here he is in his tank mode, and as you are most likely aware by now, this is supposed to be the Blitzwing mold, but Hasbro got smart and released the repaints first, so you want to play with the new mold, and then you have to get it because it's going to be a different character down the road that it's supposed to be. So yeah, there you have Megatron in his tank mode, and it's alright for me. I mean, it closes together real well, and I mean, you really don't see too much of the robot hanging out anywhere, so that's nice. So yeah, you got the little little turret nub, and you got the wings back here and little nose cone section, but you got some nice treads. It's got some nice molded details with some stickers, and that looks really nice. You got some wheels, so you can roll him, but he really doesn't roll that well. At least mine doesn't, because I mean, just stuff on the bottom gets rubbing off on it and stuff, so it drags more than anything. So yeah, so there you have the tank mode, and there's a few things you can do with the tank mode. He does come with his two weapons. This was a more grayish plastic like this, but I painted it just so, for the sake of the combined mode of these weapons, just looking like his normal fusion cannon. But yeah, you can see it's already chipping and stuff, but it was a nice glossy black I painted it up in. So yeah, you on this right here, you can see there's a little, come on, focus, come on, you know you wanna. Alright, so there's a little tab right up in there, and there's a little thing up here, and it'll go in right there, so you can totally bring this section up and just put this section over top of that, tab that on nice and secure, and you have a much bigger turret now. So there you have that. And I mean, it would have been nice if it was just one solid thing on here, but I mean, I'm not complaining too much. It still looks pretty cool in my opinion. And this, of course, you can just plug on up to here if you really want a big turret thing, and that looks ridiculous, so I usually don't use this gun that much. So then you can store it either on the sides of the tank mode right there if you really want to, and I don't know if you can put it back here. No, I don't think you can put it back here. Never mind. But yeah, I'll just put this off to the side right now. And as for a little bit more in tank mode, he does come with his Titan Master, which I find really stupid because Megatron is not a headmaster, and if you know me, I'm really not too big on the whole headmaster thing, but I do like these little Titan Masters. Are pretty fun to mess with sometimes. But yeah, it's got some nice molded detail on it. Not a whole lot of paint. It's unpainted actually, but it looks like a little Megatron with some sunglasses. So yeah, there you have that. There's little Doomshot, and then you got the Megatron's face on the back. So yeah, and for this guy's articulation, arms are on ball joints so they can go out just a little bit. He can wave. The head is on a ball joint so it can do all that good stuff. It can fold up like that, but that's more so for transformation. He can bend his legs both ways so you can make him sit and all of that. So yeah, if you want to incorporate this guy in tank mode, you can lift up this little orange section up here and just plug the little thing up on here into this section right there, and just get him in there and bring this down, and there you go. He's manning the turret, so you can go pew, bang, boom, kill everything. And the turret does do a full 360. It doesn't go up or down unless you untab it, and then you can make use of that, but that's ridiculous. But it's an option. So then if you don't want him sitting up there, you can just take him into this weapon and just plug him in there and plug him onto there and look ridiculous, but you know, hey, do whatever you want. So now for comparison, here he is with the Titans Return Quake that I never got around to reviewing. And this is honestly one of my favorite molds from Titans Return, the hard head mold. So I do like this, and they're the only other tank mode, and I don't have hard head. Well, he's in the other room, but really didn't feel like grabbing him. But yeah, hard head mold as Quake. So there you go. And okay, let me just bring him everywhere with me. But yeah, that's about it for tank mode. So as you know, the Voyagers in Titans Return are triple changers. So, and this is the Blitzwing mold. So let's just get him down into his jet mode. So what you want to do is untab the wings. They just tab in right in there. So bring the wings up, both sides. You want to untab the turret section, just bring that up for now. You want to untab these sections, these side sections right here. They tab in real tight. You just want to bring these, and you want to bring them back, and they will tab in like that. Mine really doesn't like to stay in that well, but I can probably tighten that up somehow. Oh, all right, so bring that back. Make sure that's tabbed into place. And this little tab will go in this port right there. So just bring that back. This side will stay in, but this side just doesn't like to. So you can just bring up the wings and get these up for right now. And I apologize if you hear a storm. I'm right next to my window, and there's a pretty big thunderstorm coming through, so I do apologize if you guys hear anything. And now you want to, and there goes the dog, untab these sections right here, flip these back, and we'll just flip them back for right now. So what you want to do is raise these sections up just a little bit just to give clearance, and this tab right here will go in this slot right there. So you tab that in. Come on, get in there. All right. And then this little tab will fit in that little groove right there. And just lock everything into place and just bring this little tail fin down. And now you've got one side of the jet all done. So on the other side, do the same thing. Tab it in, tab it in, bring that down, flip the little tail section down, and there you go. You got back of the jet all done. So what you want to do now is bring this section up, and you want to bring this section up, and you want to get your fingernail in here and flip out the nose cone and just close that down. And you just want to take this section and just have it in right here. And you can honestly put this back wherever you want, but I believe it is supposed to be in this configuration, so we'll do that for review sake. And yeah, there you have Megatron in his jet mode. And I do like this jet mode. It's nice. It's a little ugly from the side, but you know, just due to how it's got to go from a jet to a tank. So I mean, I understand it. And then you just got the tank turret up there, but I mean, I like this jet mode. I really do. So yeah, there you have that. And for some things you can do in the jet mode, what I usually do is you can take this weapon up here, and there's two little openings right up there, and just bring this back, and then these two will tab in right there, and then this little trigger section back here will tab in there. So I usually do that just to put it somewhere. And yeah, then you take the front of what will be Megatron's fusion cannon and plug it on the exact same way it was in tank mode. Let's get it back on there and just tap that back in. And now he's got a giant cannon under the jet. And I mean, okay, it looks alright. I mean, I'm not complaining. But yeah, and if you want to plug the Titan Master anywhere, a little doom shot, you can plug him into that gun up there, have him riding like that. You got Titan Master ports right up front here, so you can just have him standing on the jet. Or you can lift up this section right here, the nose cone section, and you can sit him in the jet so he can fly the jet. So just put him in there. You just gotta wiggle him in there and close this section back down. And you got little Doomshot flying Megatron in his jet mode. So yeah, there you have that. I like how it all stores together and everything. So there you have that. There's Megatron. And now for comparison once more, here he is with Titan's Return Quake in his tank mode. So you can see how much bigger he got. And yeah, there you have that. And if you totally want to, you can have Quake's little Titan Master go up on there and do a whole bunch of crap if you want. So it's options. Alright, so there you have that. And now, without further ado, let's just get Megatron into his robot mode. So you want to take Doomshot out, go ahead and close this section back up, take this down. We'll remove the fusion cannon section right now and the weapons. Alright, so I'm going to flip the wings up, flip the tail fins up. There's Thunder again. Untab this section down here. Untab the wings, the back wings, and do that. Bring this nose cone section up for right now. just bring it back where it was in tank mode. And then right now you can just bring this section up there, and this will tab into that. So just bring that up. All right, I want to collapse the wings down like so, and you want to bring these sections up, and they'll just tab in back where they were in tank mode. So just flip these up, flip these the other way. All right, tab those in, bring this section out, bring it up like this, tab it in, flip this section around, bring the arm forward, flip this section back here, and there you have an arm all done. So on the other side, same thing, collapse it up, bring the section back, rotate, flip back, and there you have the arms all done. So we'll just go ahead and move the chest and put it up there. You want to rotate the little wings back here, separate the legs. You want to open the legs up by these panels right here, and you want to flip out the feet, and you want to untab the legs and then just tab them back in up there. Yeah, they tab in right in that section up there, and then just collapse that back in, and there you got a leg all done. So do the same thing on the other side, flip the foot out, untab it, bring it forward, tab it back in, and close that panel. And now just for the wings, you can do a few things. People do this. I think this is how it's really supposed to go, like that, but I personally don't like that because it just gets in the way of everything. I just kind of fold them back like that. That's just me though. So alrighty, so there you have Megatron in his robot mode. Well, his everything but a head mode. So yeah, let's get him standing. He is a little back heavy sometimes, and the legs are really weak on mine sometimes. So alright, so there you have his body, and now get a very Transformers animated Megatron style. Just taking his head, take Doom Shot, transform him, collapse him up, do that, and now he's Megatron's head, and you just want to go plop. So there you go. And there is a little section to flip these little things up on the sides of his head. I really don't like how that looks on him, so I personally just flip these down and leave them like that. So there you have Megatron in his robot mode, and I like it. I mean, it's a nice Megatron. It's not perfect by any means, but hey, you know what? It's alright. I like it. Pardon me for my dog. And yeah, I mean, it's Meg's, the gray and red and black. So, I mean, it looks the part. And obviously it is the Blitzwing mold, but hey, I never got Blitzwing. I just never found him at Walmart, so I never bothered to pick him up. But yeah, so as far as weaponry goes, you got these two weapons again. If you want, he can hand hold this one and have like a little pistol thing going on. Pew pew. He can hold this one like a little handheld cannon. Boom. And then you can totally just plug this on if you want a small cannon, or what you're supposed to do, and why the main reason I painted this black is because you take this and you just feed it in like that and just tab that all the way in, and now you have a bigger weapon, which is supposed to be his fusion cannon. So you just plug that on, and yeah, let's get this looking straight. All right, there we go. And now we have Megatron looking how he should with his fusion cannon. So there you have that. And for articulation on this guy, like I said, with the Titan Master, you got a ball jointed head. Really can't do that much side to side. You can do a full 360. You can look up somewhat, down like nothing. His shoulders can go out all the way just for transformation. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. You can use this transformation hinge if you want to like just do some poses across his body. That's totally up to you. It just untabs stuff and stuff like that. So nothing at the waist just because of how he transforms. Legs can go up that far, back that far. He does have a thigh swivel. His knee got 90 degrees there, and it can go forward if you want to break his knees, and nothing at the feet. They can move down though. That's more so for transformation. So there you have that, and there is his posability. I mean, it's not a too terribly posable figure to pose, but I mean, it's alright. And just a little side note, this kinda sorta is a custom. I mean, I just took a black Sharpie to these little sections right there and here and up on Megatron's face, just to have the black up there. It just looks a whole lot better than just unpainted gray. So yeah, just want to let that know. And the little sticker right there, his Decepticon's insignia, I tore the packaging one off and I put a repro label on him. So, and of course I painted the whole fusion cannon, and it makes it a lot tighter to plug into his arm, because before it was just so loose I don't even want to go there. But yeah, there is Megatron in his robot mode. So let's just get him ready for some comparisons. So speaking of which, for comparison, here he is with Titan's Return Deluxe Class Quake. So you can see how much bigger he is. And I like the two of them. They look good together. I really like Quake's color scheme. But yeah, there you have him with Quake. And just for another Voyager class, about the same time, here he is with the Last Night Voyager Megatron. So you can see the Last Night version is just a tad shorter. But yeah, and again, mine is custom, so it moves and articulates and everything, by the way. It does transform, but I just don't feel like doing it right now. And I'm sorry for the dog again. She doesn't like thunderstorms, so there we go. There he is with the Last Night Megs. And yeah, so there you have Titan's Return Megatron. And yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. I like him. I have him displayed up in my room, and I mean, I got him for Christmas. I think my grandmother got it from Walmart or something like that. But yeah, it was, I would previously never really wanted to get this figure, but then I was just like, I watched reviews of him and I'm like, you know what, I need a G1 style Meg. So I mean, it's not exactly G1, but I mean, closest thing I got. So yeah, there you have that. And yeah, I think he's a really cool figure. And I mean, if you like Blitzwing, then you're gonna love the supposed to be, this is supposed to be the repaint, but you know, I like this color scheme a little bit more. It just works better for the mold. But if you like Blitzwing, go for it. Still great mold. So yeah, and that's about it, guys. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. And hit that little bell just so you get dinged whenever I upload a new video, which I'm going to try to start doing more of, by the way. And I'm sorry, again, this video was supposed to come out yesterday, but just some stuff happened, so I never got to. But yeah, here it is today. So with that said, you can check out if he's still at maybe any stores. I haven't really seen him. I've seen more so like Octane and Octone. My bad. It's Octane. You know it's Octane. But anyway, if you can find him at Walmart or something like that, then definitely pick him up. But if you can't find him, go to Big Bad Toy Store or any of the other online retailers. So just yeah, if you can pick this guy up and you have the means to, I recommend him. So with that out of the way, this is Shadows, and from myself and Voyager Megatron, take it easy, guys.